All right, Coach, we know what happened the last time you guys played Duke. How much emphasis do you put on that game, or do you just have you thrown that out and moved past it?
Well, I don't even think we showed a lot of film after the last game. We hope that that was the game that triggered a lot of inner thought, little soul searching, and I think the guys really pulled together after that game. And I think we've consistently been improving since the Duke game, and we'll see Friday night if we've improved enough.
How much more confident are you right now in the face-off unit and where they are to go against Brendan Fowler?
Well, I've said before, I give Chris Daddio a lot of credit for working so hard and changing some techniques, and really Coach Donahue for choosing the techniques that Chris should use. And I think he's much improved on that. He's getting better every day, and I think it's showing in the games that we've won here in the near future, the past few games that we've won.
You guys have been saying that they really want to get in this tournament, be part of it. What's the significance of this tournament for you guys?
It's a great question. I think that a tournament like this, where you've got all the top teams in the country playing, it's a little less significant. I think that originally the ACC was playing in a tournament, and the reason for it was to give the teams at the bottom of the bracket a better chance to beat some teams higher and help them with their strength of schedule and RPI. I think this is more for pride. I think this is being part of probably the best conference in men's lacrosse at the Division I level, and trying to beat teams that are the best teams in the country, and to win the ACC tournament.
How much can you help your seeding, do you think, in this tournament?
I don't. I think that again. I think the teams that are in the ACC tournament have good strength of schedule. I think they've got some good wins under their belt, and they've got a great strength of schedule. I think we're number one in both the strength of schedule and the RPI, and we're going into this conference tournament third. So it's a great tournament. Obviously, to get another win or two in the ACC tournament is only going to help the strength of schedule and the RPI. And top 5 wins, top 10 wins, and so on.
Coach, what's your view on the selection criteria for the NCAA tournament? Is it fair?
Are you asking me what I think of the criteria? Is it fair?
Selection criteria.
Yeah, I think it's fair. It's become more of a numbers issue than I think it is, as far as the people that are in the selection process, because you've got the criteria being strength of schedule and RPI, and then wins in the top 5, top 10, 15, 20, and so on. But those are top wins in the RPI. So the numbers come into play quite a bit. You help yourself if you have a schedule like ours, and you can win some games with our schedule. That certainly helps in both categories, in the RPI and the top 5 wins, 10, and so on, and certainly helps with the strength of schedule. I think our strength of schedule is probably by far the top in the country.
Any changes you like to see with regards to the selection process to the NCAA tournament?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm so concerned about the ACC tournament that I haven't refocused on the NCAA tournament right now, but if we sink our teeth into it, there are a lot of AQs, so there's a lot of teams that are getting in based on winning their conference or their conference tournament that might not be the best teams in the country. I always feel for the teams that are kind of left out that might be deserving of going, but they didn't do so well in their conference, or they've in a tough conference, like the ACC, that if a team was left out, that would be tough because they've played so well and played such a tough schedule.
You mentioned pride for the tournament. How about this game? I understand the score 21-7 is posted in your locker room right now.
I haven't been in there, so I don't know. But I think they guys again came out of that tournament, didn't feel good about it when we came out, and it's great in 7 to go back in and try to reverse it.
Is this the game you guys wanted, when you didn't want because of that?
Yeah, I think that this is a team that's already beat us. You'd always prefer to play a team that's beaten you, I think. It gives us some added incentive going in, and we look forward to playing against one of the top teams in the country.